Cherry Orchard, the characters. Main characters: Madame Lyubov Andreevna Ranevskaya, the owner of Cherry Orchard. She represents the old order of aristocracy. She is the main character around which the rest of the characters revolve. And she represents, as told earlier, the old order of aristocracy. She has the demeanor of a rich woman, and she refuses to accept the changes happening in Russia. Anya is the 17-year-old daughter of Ranevskaya. Um, she is with her mother when they are at Paris, and she somehow tries to convince the mother about the changing order of Russia. We have Varya, the adopted daughter of Ranevskaya. We really do not know what circumstances made Ranevskaya adopt her. And then we have Gaev, brother of Ranevskaya, one of the comic characters. He is addicted to billiards, and most of the scenes where he is present, he is playing billiards, and it's probably a representation of aristocracy. And he really doesn't know what exactly is happening, but then he doesn't want to accept the ideas of Lopakhin. Then we have Peter Trofimov. He is a student and also a tutor of Grisha Lyubov's this is son. And it seems like Anya has love interest in him, which is not very overtly given. Then we have Piszczek, an aristocrat who is suffering a lot of losses. He constantly asks for loan and repays them, and he is ready to embrace the change, and he does so, whatever the idea given by Parkin. More characters. We have Lopakhin, and he is a representative of the rising new middle class. He is we cannot say he is a serf, but then his father and grandfather were serfs at this estate, and he advised, now he is a rich man, he advises Ranevskaya to convert the estate to summer cottage houses. Eventually, he buys the estate. He remembers the kindness showered on him a long time back in his life by Ranevskaya, and he has some a kind of a regard for her, and he tries to save the estate by converting them to summer cottages, but this idea is refused immediately by Gaev and also Ranevskaya. Charlotte Ivanovna is the governess and companion of Anya. She is a ventriloquist and knows a few card tricks. She accepts her situation when the family leaves the estate, and she doesn't belong either to the aristocracy nor the serfs, and she is very clear about what's happening in life, and then she accepts whatever is happening, and she moves on with life. Epikodov is an accountant who is still with the family, though there isn't much of accounts to be maintained. This is one of the comedy of the play where he is still with the family as an accountant, though there is nothing for them to deal with. He expresses his love for Dunyasha, who doesn't accept. She finds him to be very clumsy, and Dunyasha finds him very funny as well. And then we have Dunyasha, the housemaid, who tries to move to behave like the aristocrats, and there are instances in the play where she displays her upward mobility. And then Yasha is the footman of Ranevskaya. He's been with her in Paris, and he comes back to uh, the cherry orchard, and he is very happy to go back to Paris. And when Lopakin offers champagne, everyone refuses because they cannot accept the fact that the cherry orchard is not theirs anymore. But then Yasha, he happily accepts and drinks, though he is part of the he is kind of part of the family. He still isn't. Then we have the tramp who shocks the uh, people who would have gone for a walk uh, in the cherry orchard, and the station master, the schoolmaster who attend the parties hosted by people at Cherry Orchard. The absent characters, we have Grisha. This is son of Ranevskaya who would have drowned and died. He is tutored by Trofimov. When Ranevskaya sees Trofimov, she is reminded of her dead son. And we also have Ranevskaya's husband not being mentioned, but then we assume that he must be dead. And Ranevskaya's friend in Paris, who would have used up the money of Ranevskaya, or the reader is left to assume that he must have used the money and left her to fend for herself. So with this, we come to the end of the characters. Thank you.